Welcome to the Panic Button. I'm Nina, and today we're going to be reacting to a Navy training video on pronouns. Are you as excited as I am? I hope so.
My name is Johnny, and I use he, him pronouns.
Hi, and I'm Conchi, and I use she, her pronouns.
And we're here to talk about pronouns.
What is a pronoun? A pronoun is how we identify ourselves apart from our name, and it's also how people refer to us in conversations.
Using the right pronouns is a really simple way to affirm someone's identity. It is a signal of acceptance and respect.
What? It affirms someone's identity and shows respect. Okay. If I don't know the person, I've just been introduced to this person who looks like a man but is dressed as a woman. What is the reason for affirming their delusion? Now I see a man. This is the thing about the training video I don't get, is it doesn't tell you why you need to affirm. But I mean, they do say it shows respect. But I mean, when I'm first meeting you, you're asking for a little bit too much right off the bat. And you're not really giving me a reason why. You're just kind of telling me. If I'm in this situation and I'm meeting someone and this happens, I'm going to be left more confused than anything else.
If it's a signal of acceptance and respect, how do we go about creating a safe space for everybody?
Acceptance. But nobody needs to accept anybody, right? I'm a lesbian. A Christian doesn't need to accept me for being a lesbian if they don't want to. It's their right, it's their choice, and it doesn't affect me at all. But why do they say it affects them? It shouldn't affect them. Other people should have nothing to do with how they see themselves. So I'm just a little confused.
Question. A really good way to do that is to use inclusive language. Instead of saying something like, hey guys, you can say, hey everyone, or hey team.
Yeah, and now that you say that, another way that we could show that we're allies and that we accept everybody is to maybe include our pronouns in our emails, or like we just did, introduce ourselves using our pronouns.
But what would I do if I misgender someone?
But what if I don't want to use pronouns? What if I'm working for this company and I just don't care what people call me? They could call me it or frog, or they can call me man or woman. I don't care. As long as the other people around know that they're referencing me, I don't care. I just don't care. You're asking for a little bit too much right off the bat, and it's kind of concerning.
I think the first thing to recognize is that it's not the end of the world. You correct yourself and move on, or you accept the correction and move on. The most important thing I can tell you is do not put the burden of making you feel good about your mistake on the person that you just misgendered.
Oh, thank you for telling me that.
Oh, thank you for telling me that. Hold on, what did they say? Let's just rewind this just for a second. Just for a second.
The most important thing I can tell you is do not put the burden of making you feel good about your mistake on the person that you just misgendered.
What? Wait, so if I misgender someone and so I should feel bad about misgendering them, but not put that on the how? What?
Oh, thank you for telling me that.
Yeah, and another tip for you to remember their pronoun next time, it's in your mind. Kind of go through a progression of 3 good things about the person using their pronoun. So let's say the person chooses to use they.
Could I just ask a question? I'm someone who has a hard time remembering names. If I have to be super focused on their pronouns to the fact where I remember the pronouns but I forget the name, that's just not good. I feel like their name would be more important than their pronouns. And if someone has a hard time remembering names and now they have to remember the name and the pronoun, I mean, I'd rather remember the name than the pronoun.
Okay. Then you will in your mind go, they have a nice shirt. They have a nice smile.
They look like a man.
So that kind of sticks in your brain.
That is so helpful. I want to know, what would I do if I want to know someone's gender?
That is so helpful. Now, what if I want to remember the gender identity? Why am I walking on eggshells in the first place? oh, we have to make this video because we have they, thems in the office and they're going to get very upset. Very, very upset if you misgender them. If they overhear that you're talking about them and using the wrong pronoun, they're going to be very upset. So we had to show you this video just in case you hurt someone's feelings. So you don't hurt someone's feelings. This is so stupid.
Identity or pronouns.
The most important thing is do not pressure anybody into giving you their pronouns.
Don't pressure anybody into saying the correct pronouns. I don't like how this is just one way. This is just one-sided. You have to respect this person, but they don't have to respect how you see them. Like if you see them as a dude and he's saying they, them, or she, like they can't respect that you see them as a dude. They can't respect your personal rights. They can't respect your religious rights. They don't respect your personal freedom when it comes to speaking.
Some people may be going through the process of discovery and they are not ready yet to tell you what their pronouns are. And that's
When you're at a job and you're working, you know what? It's about the team. You know, when you're working a job, it's usually you're working as a team. You're working for the company. You have other employees, other teammates. So when she says something like this,
do not pressure anybody into giving you their pronouns. Some people may be going through the process of discovery and they are not ready yet to tell you what their pronouns are, and that's okay.
So now it's not about the team, employees. It's about the person who's going through their own personal discovery. Why don't we leave the personal life at home and just focus on the job when you're at the job? Because when you're bringing your personal crap into the workplace, that causes a lot of drama, tension, walking on eggshells, anxiety for others around the person whose pronoun is different than how they look.
So I should just lead with my pronouns and they may follow or not. And if they don't, then I can just continue to use gender neutral language.
Yes, exactly. Just to share something with you that happened the other day at a cookout I was at, we were talking about pronouns and somebody...
You mean you're not even on the job and you're at a cookout, you're supposed to be having fun, you're talking about pronouns? Y'all having fun, drinking a beer, eating a burger, having fun? No, they're talking about pronouns. That sounds like the most horrific cookout ever. I would not want to go to that cookout. I would be very, very fearful for my sanity. Oh my God, these people don't know how to have fun. Everything is about them and their identity. Wow, they are not fun people. It's like when you walk into like one of their parties. It's leave your pronouns at the front so everybody knows who's who. Give your pronouns at the door, walk in, and it's going to be a calming circle. Okay, calming. We're going to have our burgers, sit down, talk about pronouns and our rights. Like that's not fun. I would not want to go to that cookout. I would be concerned about whoever would want to go to that cookout because you're talking about pronouns? Pronouns!
He was disagreeing with how different people see themselves as different pronouns, and the argument was, if you look like a female, then it's she, her, because that's what's normal, and if you make me call you something else, then you're infringing on my rights. And I was really taken aback by the comment, and I really wasn't sure how to respond, and the only thing I could really think quickly to say was, it's not about you at all, and it's mostly and ultimately about respect.
It is.
Lies. No, because if it was about respect, you would respect me as well. No, it is only about respecting the one person. Okay? So you should have thought a little bit longer before you said anything. What else do you expect from the woke ones? The progressives on the left. Mind you, I'm a liberal, by the way. No, for real, I am. Jess and I did a video where we actually took a test to see where we landed, and we're libs.
About respect. That's an important point to make, and I think you did the right thing. I think it's important to keep it short and simple. What I would have said to help them understand better is to talk about mispronouncing names. For example, my name is Johnny, spelled Jony. And it's normal for someone to pronounce my name like Joni. But if I were to tell you over and over again, my name is Johnny, and you insist on mispronouncing my name, I would feel disrespected by you.
Oh my God! He got me! That was such an oh no! You mispronounced my name! Now I'm so upset. I'm going to go into the calming circle corner and cry. No, we don't do that. Okay, normal people don't do that. Oh, so you're going to say my name incorrectly because I'm using the wrong pronouns. I'm gendering you correctly, but you think in your psychosis mind that I'm misgendering you, using the wrong pronouns. Okay, I see how this goes. So this goes one way. Respect them, don't respect me. Don't respect my rights. Okay, I see. Not going into the Navy. No. I really do feel bad for anyone who joins the military now and having to watch this kind of shit. This is sad. We need to do better.
Some names are very difficult to pronounce, but do you know what is very easy to pronounce? She, he, they.
My God! That's so smart! Oh, they so got me on this one. Oh, I should have seen it coming. But it was just so fast. I didn't have time to swerve. You know it's easy? Shutting up. You know it's easy not making a mountain out of a molehill. You know it's easy saying their name. You know it's easy giving up the horse. These people are holding on to this control, which they call respect. But there's a difference. And when you're in a circle or a bubble of people who use different language that have the words have different meanings, that's not going to fly with the rest of society, because now you're speaking an entirely different language, where when you say a word, it doesn't mean the same thing as someone else when they say a word. Now, what do? We make stupid videos like this for our Navy. The men who are supposed to be fighting our wars. Oh, but unless they get the correct pronouns, they're not really good soldiers, are they? So what did you think of this video? Did you think this was as cringe as because I certainly did. How'd you like it? Like and subscribe. Hit the bell so you can get notified for our videos every time we release them, and join our membership so you can get early access to our videos. Have a good day, and I don't give a what pronoun you use for me.